Welcome to the Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Tuesday, August 23rd, 2016. And today in our Tech News Update, we have this set-top box. North Korea has apparently a new streaming service, on-demand streaming service, that will have 5 channels with on-demand content. It is called Manbang, and this is apparently what the set-top box looks like. Kind of interesting, I think it's more of a way of North Korea trying to show us that they are advanced in technology. I don't see a lot of North Koreans going to have this service for sure, and of course it will never access Western information. It will be all state-controlled content and state-controlled movies. So I've seen a few articles also about analysts saying, yeah, they're showing this box, but nobody will ever have it. And they're probably not even making one officially in it. For all we know, this box could be an empty plastic box that looked like some kind of streaming stuff. Microsoft is now doing a partnership with Lenovo, and starting this fall, Lenovo Android devices, tablets, and phones will come preloaded with Microsoft apps like OneDrive, Outlook, and Microsoft Office. So this is, you know, kind of partnership that Microsoft does with a lot of companies, and I wouldn't be surprised that other companies will have the same thing in the near future. And this is all, of course, in the spirit of having Microsoft and having people use Microsoft products. Well, do you think the Galaxy S7 phone is too expensive? Do you think Samsung devices are not worth or maybe too expensive for your liking? Well, this might change a little bit as Samsung is going to imitate Apple in selling refurbished devices starting in 2017. Apple already does it and haven't been doing it for many years. And it's a way for people to save couple of hundred bucks on devices sometimes. So Samsung, of course, decided to do the same. Why not sell refurbished devices at a lower price for customers? So apparently, this will all start in 2017. I wouldn't be surprised that carriers will start having refurbished phones. A report came out yesterday, late yesterday. It's very interesting. The report says Apple and Samsung are dominating the smartphone market. They are the two only companies that are actually making money with these devices, and that pretty much every other player in this market is losing money right now. And they say that is creating a very unhealthy market and something that is not quite competition, as Apple and Samsung are kind of selling their phones at a very high price and making lots of money on them, and not really kind of a real competition basically. So that's kind of interesting, and it shows that we're at a time where maybe the future of smartphones will start really getting mainstream, and we'll have two big companies selling 90% of everything, and small companies or small players will disappear from slowly, um, including Microsoft with its Windows phones, unfortunately. Windows 10 Insider Preview, we might have a build this week, 14.9.10.1001, and this is interesting because a Twitter account called Core Insider Program. Now that person, we don't know who he or she is, and it is not officially attached to any Microsoft company in any way. But in the past few months, every time there was a possible release of a build, he's been pretty much spot on what day and even what build number it would be. So he seems to know a little more than most people. So last week, he predicted dead on what day and what build we would have had. Now he's saying, oh, later this week we're going to have 14.9.10.1001. And so many websites are saying, well, you know what? I think when this guy says that there's something going to happen, maybe we need to talk about it. Something's going to happen. So, of course, we'll see. And remember that build number, 14.910.1001, later this week. Pokemon Go is already fading fast, according to a statistic. Now, a lot of people were mentioning that, and I even thought, well, okay, there's a big hype, but slowly it's gonna fade off. Um, if you're a hater of Pokemon Go, this is good news. I'm a player of Pokemon Go. I actually enjoy playing this game. I think it's a fun way of also discovering the city where you live in. And yes, I am at level 21 right now. Basically, what happens is that Pokemon Go had 45 million active users daily when it started, really gaining interest in all the countries where it was released. And now it's already dropped to 30 million. Now, that's still a nice number, 30 million active users daily, but it's a drop of 15 million. And there's one thing personally that I can say about Pokemon Go and why the interest might drop off. Even though it's kind of interesting, the augmented reality side is cool. The discovery side is fun also in discovering new places around town. Uh, thing happens is that from level 10 to 15 to 20 to 25, except for the fact that it's harder to get Pokemons, it's harder to move up a level. It's pretty much always the same, and nothing is new. So at level 21, I I don't have anything different than at level 15 except stronger Pokemons and just being harder to get new ones. And I think that is why people are getting tired of the game fast. There is one item missing in Pokemon Go. The fact that when you change level, something new and exciting happens is the major problem, I think, here. So I think Pokemon Go will have a little core of users that are going to enjoy playing it even in a year or two. But unless they change and have really exciting new features, which apparently they promise to, there ain't going to be that much of of fun playing it probably after a while. Finally, a last little bit of news that is interesting. Of course, last week, most of the week, we're talking about the NSA hack and how all sorts of tools from the NSA got on the web. Now, what's very interesting is that there's a little bit of hint that maybe somebody from the inside actually helped the leak of all these tools. So that is interesting because it seems that maybe there's some kind of an Edward Snowden inside the NSA that thought, well, hey, I don't like the fact that the NSA has all these tools. Maybe we should leak them out. Maybe we should do something about it and let the world know what's happening. So, kind of interesting. We're not sure of anybody or what, but there's a lot of signs that seem to show that might be from somebody from the inside that helped in the leak of the tools. So this was the Tech News Update for Tuesday, August 23rd, 2016. And today is our live show day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 1900 hours UTC. We will have, of course, 90 minutes of answering your questions. 6 p.m., 2200 hours UTC, we will have Learn the Tech. Today, the history of Microsoft. Where does it come from? And where is it heading in the future? If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. You'll know when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, let us know. It's always cool to have your feedback.